battuto la croata 21enne Kostanic, tra l'altro la precedeva di 4-5 punti nella
Welcome back to Eurosport's live coverage of the 2002 US Open, where Martina Hingis of Switzerland is in action. Her opponent is American Marissa Irvin. Pick up the action live here with Martina having won the first set quite comfortably 6-3, and now serving at 4-3 in the second set. Matt Chilton alongside former British #1 Chris Wilkinson for the tail end, or so it seems, of this women's first round singles match.
It's going to be interesting just looking at Martina Hingis early on in this tournament. See, she's had her injuries, withdrawing from Wimbledon with an ankle surgery, and these sort of matches are really matches she needs to get in the bag and get her confidence back. Didn't enter the tournament here, allowed entry through a wild card.
Oh, she seems to be on pretty good form. She was the champion here, of course, Hingis, back in 1997, and it's amazing to think that she's still only 21 years of age. Doesn't turn 22 until the end of September. But Marissa Irvin is not taking it lying down and produces a good forehand, and now has conjured herself a break point. She's had a few break points in this match. She's only managed to convert 2 of them. Oh, that kick on that serve from Hingis was wicked.
That was a good serve, body serve, really taking Irvin just by surprise.
Too good. Both of them have a very similar style of play with the double-handed backhand, the scoop shot that they play so effectively. There are certain elements of Hingis in Irvin's game, but that was placed to perfection. So was that.
A similar sort of serve as before Hingis going for the body. This occasion, Marissa Irvin just reading the ball, getting her feet moving quickly around the ball, making the space for the winner.
Deuce for the second time. And Marissa Irvin electing to run around onto her forehand for that shot. Just lost her timing slightly in the process. Hingis with another chance of going 5-3 up.
You can see what Irvin was trying to do. Just move inside the baseline, trying to take on the Hingis second serve. The worrying thing is with that, sometimes the serve does come deeper. You do tend to get rushed in your shot.
And as a result of that, Marissa Irvin, who's 22 years of age, incidentally from Santa Monica in California, is serving to stay in the US Open. She lost the first set 3-6, and now she trails 3-5 in the second. There haven't been many double faults. In fact, that's only the second of the entire match. Both of them, however, crucially, have come from Irvin. That's a great way to follow a double, though. An unreturnable serve, sending Hingis sprawling out to her left.
Just with the movement from Hingis, she doesn't quite look as sharp as certainly she was earlier on during the year. In the year, Hingis won Sydney and won Tokyo. In the final of the Aussie Open, we had 4 match points against Capriati, ending up losing. So important for Irvin just to get this game and just really see what Hingis is made of. You try and get your opponent just to serve out for the match. That's certainly a crucial time where the nerves can start to jingle in.
She hasn't got a chance unless she makes Hingis play the shot, and she hasn't done that during this game. She's 40-15 up and now deuce. Fantastic rally, and in the end a beautifully constructed point for the American.
Irvin really took the initiative in the whole of those points, that rally, using every area of the court to take Hingis out of the court, waiting for the short ball and ready to pounce.
Very good tennis being played by the American, and she's keeping herself in this match. 4-5 now in the second set. Hingis having won the first.
With Kia, the car that cares.
Welcome back to Eurosport's live coverage of the 2002 US Open, played once again for the second successive day in perfect conditions. A hot afternoon, just approaching 4:05 in the afternoon in New York, and Martina Hingis serving for the match. But not having everything her own way, her opponent Marissa Irvin of the USA has really picked up her game in the last 15 or 20 minutes of this match. Marissa Irvin is really dominating these rallies. She's deciding how the point will go.
That's certainly Irvin's best chance is to keep Hingis on the move. I mentioned she doesn't quite look as sharp from the back, moving around the court as she was.
Yeah. She's outplaying Hingis with a great range of shots here.
Well, certainly double-hander backhand players like to have the time to hit the double hands, but once you get them to take one hand off, it becomes difficult for them.
Oh, you're right on the line. And the American has broken Martina Hingis. So Martina Hingis is going to have to work for a place in the second round at the US Open. 1 hour and 20 minutes or thereabouts they've been on court. Martina's mother, Melanie Molitor, watching on with the blue hat there from the sidelines. 5-all. Well, this is one heck of a turnaround by Marissa Irvin.
It's excellent tennis, a lot of her shots nice and deep, it's keeping Hingis back. That's really what's setting up the short replies.
And all of a sudden, the American is in the winning zone. Everything's working for her.
It's very Serena Williams-like, the patch that Irvin's going through, attacking every ball, taking it early. I'm sure if Marissa Irvin could have found this form more consistently throughout her career, she wouldn't be ranked down at 53 in the world.
She's never been past the second round in a Grand Slam tournament, Marissa Irvin. She's kept her hopes of at least making it to the second round here alive with another excellent display during that service game. And now the American leads by 6 games to 5 in the second set, having trailed by 5-3. Game on here.
The US Open live.
Tiscali, all that you seek is inside you.
Confident Marissa Irvin steps back onto court, having turned this second set around, but she still needs to tie it up now and take the match into the third and decisive set. Hingis serving 5-6 down.
Just sense now that Hingis is trying to force the play. It's really a situation where Irvin is actually playing too well, and you It's a case where you just have to weather the storm and not try to panic too much.
Yeah, good pass. And 3 set points for the American.
Good passing shot, but really the volley not going far enough away from the hitting zone. Straight down the middle, giving Irvin plenty of chance to wind up for the big forehand.
There it is. What a comeback for Marissa Irvin. She's levelled the match, 1 set all, and it will all be decided in the third. And as a result of that, expect to see the Louis Armstrong Stadium slowly fill up. Third set to come.
The US Open live. With Kia, the car that cares.
Venus Williams and Mijana Lukic of Croatia are out on the Arthur Ashe court. We're staying with our coverage of Marissa Irvin and Martina Hingis through to its conclusion now here on Louis Armstrong. These two now at 1 set all. Start of the third, and Marissa Irvin serving. Out. She stares long and hard at the line judge, but I think it was a good call.
Well, again, even in that rally, Hingis is hitting a lot of slice backhands. I do feel she is looking a little bit heavy in the legs. Quite often after an injury, it does take a little bit of time just to get that sharpness back. When the ball's hit to her, she's actually timing it okay, but it's just the sharpness actually moving and getting out of the position after hitting the ball.
The big shot. First of all, a deep one to Hingis' backhand, and then a more subtle drop shot over the net. Great stuff from the American.
It was good disguise at the very last minute, just changing the grip, changing the wrist, and the space in the earlier part of the court to hit it into.
15-30. A great shot from Martina Hingis, right in the corner. So Irvin needs to call upon a big serve here. Double break point against her. Having finished the second set so effectively, she hasn't continued the American in that same vein at the start of the third, and she's immediately allowed herself to be broken. So once again, the balance of power has shifted.
It's very brave of the umpire, overruling at such a big point, break point. No call from the line judge.
drive volley. Brave shot to play. She needs to take chances.
Interesting from that angle, just looking at the Hingis serve, you compare it to certainly Serena Williams and the amount of zip Serena gets on the ball compared to Hingis. The Williams sisters, when they're serving, they're always looking to get a cheap point. But on the other hand, Hingis' serve is almost a serve to get into the box, just to get the rally going.
And you look how far the American steps in to receive the second serve. You didn't get a chance to see it there, and that's the end of the game. It was a bit of a zipper to finish off the game. 2-love. What a turnaround again. Another reversal of fortunes. They've been on court for just over 90 minutes, and it's Irvin who has to try and get her way back into this match. Love 2. Great tennis.
Irvin showed great composure getting up for the smash. Not easy with the sun beating down.
This is the difference between the Irvin at the end of the second set and the Irvin at the start of the third. Everything was going at the end of the second, and now it seems that everything is gone. Fault to add salt in the wounds, rub salt in the wounds, and to bring up a great point for Martina Hingis. Well left. I'm always amazed how a double fault can bring out the best in a server.
certainly being break point down, you just have to try and notch it up a few gears, and on that occasion Irvin just changing the tactics and serve volleying.
That shot could not have been much deeper, and that's been a real bonus area for the American to make Hingis scramble out to play that desperate sliced backhand to try and keep the rally alive. It's been a good hunting ground for her. Martina Hingis by no means running away with this match. She leads 2-1 with a break in the third and final set.
This is Drive. It's a 4-CD set with the 60 most exhilarating open-air tracks ever written. With classic artists like Eric Clapton, John and Vangelis, Fleetwood Mac, the Christians and Christopher. It just hits the road and keeps going.
My name is Luca.
But you can't buy it in the shops. You have to order by phone. To get your copy, call now. Inside, we know great music when we hear it.
The US Open live.
Martina Hingis' mother, Melanie Molitor, watching on as her daughter now serves at 2-1 in the third and final set. What's refreshing about this match, Chris, is that these two are so well matched, it seems, out on this court.
Very even, certainly from the back.
Ooh, that was close.
It's too far for the umpire to overrule. Martina Hingis isn't going to say, don't worry, I'll give you the point.
Hingis rattling through this service game.
And again, that's short second serve, which is really begging to be hit. Certainly, Marissa Irvin isn't going to hang around. difference a first serve makes.
Hingis still in control of this final set, although Irvin clawed her way back into the second set, and she needs a similar feat now to keep this match alive as far as she's concerned. 1-3, serving with new balls. That's the shot that's been so effective for her. Not that time though.
She's always going to be one of those players who can be quite dangerous when sort of playing from behind. She'll certainly open up her shoulders and go for the shots, and those sort of shots might well go in. Well, the retrieving shot really didn't need to be that good. Hingis wasn't coming into the net. Anything back into the court would have got her back into the rally.
Marissa Irvin now in a little bit of trouble. Tremendous volley.
Just took her time at the right time. Quite easy to come in for a volley, but just waited for the ball to bounce.
Another really hard-hitting rally, and it's Marissa Irvin who comes off with the point. Marissa Irvin has been very impressive since the middle part of the second set. Chris, she's really clawed her way back into contention here, and I don't think we can discount her in this match. She's still very much in it. This is what's coming up a little later in our broadcast. Leighton Hewitt is in action. The defending champion steps out into Flushing Meadows for the first time. Buta, the Frenchman, who's twice beaten Gustavo Kuerten in recent times, takes him on again, and then Juan Carlos Ferrero takes to the court to face the hard-hitting Australian Wayne Arthurs. All that to come. Still, we have the matter of this first-round singles match between Martina Hingis, the number 9 seed, and the unseeded Marissa Irvin, who's playing some terrific tennis.
Still feel that Hingis just needs to be a little bit careful here, because you mentioned Irvin is playing well and is dangerous, and certainly has the shots and the weapons there to hit loads and loads of winners and get Hingis under all sorts of problems. That last game I feel so vital for Hingis. If she could have had that double break ahead, it would have made a huge difference. But the pressure's still on.
3-2 with a break. Hingis serving. She has that cushion of the break of serve. Irvin not happy. Too many spectators wandering back to their seats. Hot dogs in hand. Oh, how about that for a return of serve? It was a very shallow second serve, but she climbed all over it.
My wife for Hingis, if you think what Irvin's doing to the soft shots that Hingis is hitting, what will Serena and Venus do? Again, just look at the position that Irvin's taking inside the baseline to return serve.
It's a great match for loosening the neck muscles of the spectators on either side. Rally after rally of hard-hitting tennis. In almost every rally, 12, 15 shots or more. Martina Hingis wins her serve comfortably on that occasion and leads 4-2.
It's good the way Hingis moved inside the court, not letting the ball get up too high, taking the ball on the rise and just using the pace.
Very entertaining match this is.
This is good net coverage by Marissa Irvin. Just held a position nicely, didn't commit herself too soon, waited on balance, went the right way.
.30-15 now. And I think that was an overall from the umpire. Line judge called the serve out. The umpire called it as an ace. And another firm serve to end off that game from Marissa Irvin. She remains in touch with Martina Hingis. Hingis leading in the final set 4-3.
The US Open live.
Quiet, please.
Live the grand life. Grand Marnier.
After 1 hour and 51 minutes on the Louis Armstrong court, Martina Hingis leads 4-3 in the final set. Gifted the first point of her service game.
It's been a typical sort of pattern of the match. Marissa Irvin, lots of great shots where you think they're great, and then the odd mistake creeping in there.
It's more like it. Somebody in the crowd may have just affected Martina Hingis' concentration there. A shout of slow down, slow down. Sounded like an American accent delivering the instructions. I don't think it helped.
Yes, I've been a bit fortunate with the return of serve. Quite find the middle of the racket, but somehow it managed to go in.
Double break point for Marissa Irvin in this final set. Oof, another loose one. That's a couple she's played like that in this game. Still in the advantage though of this single break point.
Better from Hingis, selling a bit more pace on the shots, taking the risks.
But Irvin puts Hingis back in trouble. Third break point for the American in this game. Maybe third time lucky.
So I was going to say, it's almost a case of the player who gets in control of each rally is the person who ends up winning the rally.
And Irvin was in control of that rally, and she breaks back to level the score. They can't be separated here. 4 games all in the final set. The winner, incidentally, to play either Sarah Zanetti of Italy or Angelis Montolio of Spain. Irvin to serve, 4-all, final set. Another epic rally.
It's good hitting from the back, almost like a training session. Both players tempting each other to take the ball on.
That had Hingis beaten. She didn't know where to look.
Thought at one stage here she's going to move in and take it on the volley. Great racket head control, just guiding the ball over.
Oh, and a brave drive volley there. And that one was dipping low. That was a real make or break point. Huge point now for both players. 30-all. The stadium has filled up as we expected. Oh, just out.
I guess that's a shot if you hit once too often, your opponent after a while starts to read it.
Martina's mum there watching on. Great point. What a shame for Marissa Irvin. But Martina Hingis has the experience, despite her youth, to dig herself out of sticky situations, and she's done so again, leading 5-4 in the final set.
This is Tennis Heaven.
Grand Marnier.
The US Open live.
Tiscali, all that you seek is inside you.
Welcome back to the Louis Armstrong court. This was the precise shot that Martina Hingis played to win the point that sealed the final game prior to the change of ends. Another great exchange, but Marissa Irvin eventually pulling it out, much to Hingis's relief and delight, and the delight of the Hingis camp.
Hingis still needs to be wary here, because this stage in the second set, Irvin certainly went for shots and they all came off.
fantastic shot from Martina Hingis. She wants to get on with it. Irvin keen to take her time. Oh, how about that?
It's great determination from Hingis. Good disguise on the lob. Irvin did well just to get up to it. Very quick feet, getting to the ball, hitting it cross court for the winner.
It's been a struggle, but now Martina Hingis is just 2 points away from a place in the second round. And now Martina Hingis of Switzerland has 3 match points. It's over. Martina Hingis comes through after a shaky second set to win by 2 sets to love, 6-4 in the third. Well, Marissa Irvin will be bitterly disappointed, having played such a fantastic second set when she clawed her way back against the number 9 seed. Hingis is all smiles now, but it wasn't like that 20 minutes ago. Chris Wilkinson.
Well, it's certainly one that wasn't a polished performance, and the tournament goes on, she'll be wanting to play a lot better than that, but they're the kind of matches she certainly needs coming back from injury, get some tough matches under her belt, just to get that sharpness back and the match fitness back into her game.
Now over on the Arthur Ashe court, Venus Williams is